Hello, my best hound friends and ladies, and metalheads alike, and classic rockstar fans. Mark the Punk Gamer, a.k.a. Market Punk. As you can tell, yeah, I had a lot of fists full of metal in my mouth, and they gave me two black eyes. And this is how I end up, guys. I just don't know why. Anyway, this is my 9th ranking in the series. As you can tell, guys, I've never put this up in my backgrounds. These four is the only number one albums that I like. You guys remember that one from my last video I did? Godsmack Awake. There it is. And this one. And this is Metallica 91 album, a.k.a. Black Album. And the fourth one. So I'm excited to do another one because of this makeup. Yes, I'm doing Anthrax for my ranking. And yes, this is a thrash metal band that went accidentally under my radar for a long time now. And I really want to get into this band. This was my first time hearing them. And I would like to say they're fucking awesome, to be honest. And I forgot one more thing. If you guys remember, I also got strings from the $75 Walmart gift card. I forgot to tell you guys that in the last video, and I fucked up. Humans make mistakes, so here it is. This is my guitar fixed. So there you go. In my background as well. Anyway, continue on with Anthrax. Yeah, this is my first time hearing this band. Went through 84 to now, in my opinion. So I'm ready to get started on my ranking, since they are freaking new to me. And I'm excited to do this ranking. I'm going to start off what I hate to do the most is the shittiest one first. And it's going to be starting at number 11. And it's going to be Anthrax Volume 8, The Threat Is Real. What to fucking start with this one? This is the worst one I have ever heard. The last commented person who said Stomp 442 is the worst one. No, this is way worse. Ugh. This album makes me so laugh. All the songs in this one are fucking laughable to listen to. It's just, this is the one album I will never go back to, ever. So, Anthrax Volume 8, The Threat Is Real, at number 11. Fuck this album. Now, for number 10. Goddamn, a mouse. Number 10, which was my... This might surprise somebody for number 10. It's still bad, but a little bit bearable to listen to. And here it is. It's Stomp 442 at number 10. Oh boy, another John Bush album. Ugh. This came out in 95, I believe. Yeah. And it is quite bad on some of the songs. Some of the lyrics don't make sense of them, for the most part. But the only couple of songs I do like from it is Random Acts of Senseless Violence. And my other favorite was American Pompeii. Those are the only two songs I like from it, in my own controversial opinion. Holy hell, it's like trudging through mud on this one. So, Anthrax Stomp 442, you're still worse, but a little bearable at number 10. Now for number 5. Not 5, 9. I got fucked up for a second there. It's number 9. What is my number 9? This one. Here's another pick for number 9. This one's called Anthrax, We've Come For You All. I think you guys recognize this album. With all the things on it. The people grabbing the band members in the cover. Which is one of the coolest album art covers I have ever seen in a band. Ever. Still, it's another John Bush album. And this one is really cool, but average in my opinion. A few The bass is the only positive I can give to this, which is kick-ass. I do appreciate that. That gives a double thumbs up for me, for having good bass. But still, I don't know if I'm a John Bush fan. But the only 4 songs I do like is Superhero, Refuse to Be Denied, and my actual most favorite is Safe Home. You guys remember that song. I fucking love that song because the bass and the drums in it. Yes! I fucking love that one, Safe Home. And my last favorite has to be Cadillac Rock Box, featuring Dimebag Daryl. Those are the only 4 songs I like from this album. But most importantly, the Safe Home song is the frickin' highlight of this album, in my opinion. That's why I put this at number 9. We've All Come For You. Now, for number 10. Fuck! Sorry, I messed up. At number 8. Why am I fucking up for some reason? I think this is the return of Joey Belladonna in this one. What I'm gonna put for number 8. It's called Anthrax Worship Music. So, I have not heard of this one. It's really cool Joey Belladonna came back in the band. But for some weird reason, he doesn't have that original 80s voice I used to know back then. I just don't know. It's not the same. But thumbs up for positive, I guess he came back in the band. Anyway, I do enjoy some of the songs from Worship Music. This one's Earth on Hell, Fight 'Em Till You Can't, The Giant, Judas Priest, Revolution Screams. And I do like the hidden bonus that's in number 14, the hidden one. It's called New Noise. It's a hidden bonus. I do enjoy those tracks from Worship Music. But good bass. It's really cool Joey Belladonna came back in the band. That's also another positive. Everything else in the other songs that don't make any sense for me. That's why I put Anthrax Worship Music at number 8. Now, we get into the average parts of the area. There's 7, 6, and on. Okay, this might surprise people for number 7. And I am going to put in my controversial opinion is a State of Euphoria. You guys didn't see that coming. This is a pretty cool album, but there's some good quality here and a little bit low quality there for me. I don't know. It's just for me. But State of Euphoria, man, it's confusing to listen to in my opinion. But the only 3 songs I do like from it is Be All End All, Antisocial Trust cover, which is an awesome cover of that. And the only last song I like is Who Cares Wins. Those are the only 3 songs I like from it. It's pretty damn average, but still good. But it's not one of my favorites, in my opinion. But I would put State of Euphoria at number 7. For number 6, this one's a little better than the last one. For number 6, this one's called Persistence of Time. This is the early 90s of Anthrax when Joey Belladonna is still in the band. But sadly, his last one until he gets replaced by John Bush in the later years. Yeah, Persistence of Time. Pretty interesting with the clock sounds in the background in the music, which is pretty good, pretty interesting in my opinion. Has a bit good bass in it in some of the songs, and some of the other songs don't make any sense either. And the lyrics don't make sense in the other songs. I don't know what the fuck they were doing. But the only 4 songs I liked from it was Keep It in the Family, and Intro to Reality is a good instrumental in my opinion. I put that in. Got the Time, the Joe Jackson cover. I really fucking enjoyed that cover of him. That's really cool. I enjoyed that one. I would listen to that album just for that cover alone, which is pretty good. And H8 Red, or Hate Red. whatever it's called. And that's my last song I do like from it. From Persistence of Time. Sadly, this is Joey Belladonna's last appearance on this album in the early 90s. Disappointing as it is back then. This is back when I wasn't even born yet a year later. But anyway, I put Persistence of Time at number 6. Now for number 5. What is it? Number 5. What did I put for number 5? Aha! This is going to be different than everybody else's ranking. For number 5, I will put Among the Living at number 5. Blasphemy, I know. I know you guys are just really mad at me for putting it at the average section. It is pretty good, in my opinion, but if the other songs just fall flat on its ass to me. It is pretty good for what it is. For Among the Living. Some of the songs still don't make sense with the lyrics, and some of those other songs I will get to right now. The songs I do like is Among the Living, I Am the Law, Indians, and lastly ADI, Horror of It All. Those are the only songs that really interest me in that album, and it's also based off of that movie, 1941 movie. That's really cool. I read it from the Wikipedia when I was browsing through this album, and yeah, I didn't know it's based off of it. I'd never seen it, but Among the Living, it's still not one of my favorites, but it's decently good for me. But I would put Among the Living at number 5. So there you go. Now for number 4. This one's an interesting pick. This is the one I do enjoy, but it's a little bit okay at the end. This is actually Anthrax's original album that came out in 1984. And apparently I got low reviews back then. Everybody hated this album. The reason I put this at number 4 is gonna be Fistful of Metal. It's because the album art alone drew me in the first time I got into this ranking series. When I got into this ranking. Holy hell, I love this cover. This is what this reminds you of the makeup for. This is one of the sickest album covers I have ever seen in my life. From 1984. This one's cool. I do like some of the songs from this album. This one's Death Rider, Metal Thrashing Mad, I Am 18 is pretty good, Alice Cooper cover. Subjugator is a good one. Anthrax, self-drop for a title, actually. Band drop. And I do like the song Anthrax. Across the River, instrumental. I love that instrumental, by the way. And the last is Howling Furies. So the total of songs I like is all 7, but the other songs I'm not interested in. But this album is a freaking classic from 1984. This is where Anthrax started it all back in 1984. Holy hell. I do enjoy it, but tiny bit flat on its ass on this one. Still pretty good. This band has better quality drums than freaking Metallica back then. Shoot me, I don't care. It's still cool. It's the original Joey Belladonna. We all loved and like from this album. But anyway, I will put Fistful of Metal at number 4. Now for number 3, we're getting into the usual bronze, silver, and gold medal winners of being my most favorite. So here we go. For number 3, and this one's going to be surprising. So this is one John Bush album I do like. After the Persistence of Time just came out 3 years back. But this one for number 3, I have to give it to my bronze medal winner. It's called Anthrax, Sound of White Noise. Controversial pick, I know. This is the only John Bush album I like. I like all the songs from it. Not all of them are really bad. So I enjoyed this one. But boring album cover, to be honest. But I enjoy all the songs from Sound of White Noise. So you, sir, are my bronze medal winner for being my favorite. So there you go. Now for number 2. They're going to kill me for this one. This is actually their latest one for number 2. And I really enjoyed this one because Joey Belladonna is still in the band to this day. And I actually picked For All Kings. I really fucking enjoyed this one through beginning to end. I love it. That's one of the sickest album art covers too. One with the skeletons and one with the living people, the living band members on it. There's 2 different album covers, which is cool. I really do enjoy this one beginning to end. So, For All Kings, kick-ass, has really good bass, really good lyrics, all the way to the end. Sorry, excuse me. So, for number 2, I would put For All Kings at my silver medal winner at number 2. So now, you guys have been waiting for my number 1 answer out of all these Anthrax albums. Let's see. Where is it? Aha! This is it, guys. Prepare to be my gold medal winner out of all these albums. And I'm going to have to say for my gold medal winner for number 1 is Spreading the Disease. You guys didn't see that coming. I really enjoyed this album. This was my number 1 favorite. It's a 1985 freaking classic. This has good freaking quality through beginning to end. I love all the songs. Kick-ass, bass, riffs, everything. This is going to be my number 1 album until the day I die. Spreading the Disease has always been my favorite. And the freaking Air song. Awesome. And the other tracks. I just love them all. So, even the one song, Madhouse song, pretty good. Seen the music video. I put it in my favorites on YouTube. Man, this album is a classic from 1985, and I highly praise this one. So this one was my number 1 favorite out of all of them. And next to For All Kings. Oh boy! So, I love this album. Spreading the Disease, my number 1 favorite. So, since I'm new to Anthrax, so there you go. Anyway, I hope you best sound friends and ladies, and metalheads and classic rock fans love this video. And please, tell me your ranking down below, and give me reasons for all of these albums. Just don't give me a damn list of it. It's just boring to get through. I just scroll past it. Please tell me the reason for all of these albums. If it has bad riffs or something good about it, just blame it on me. Shoot me. What's your controversial opinion? I want to know from your comments. I'm excited to do this one. This was really fun to go through for Anthrax. So, alright, for my next one, I really want to get through Sick Puppies next. I really want to. Then I'll move on to Korn, which is absolutely my favorite too. I want to move on to. All that stuff. And, I hope you enjoy this ranking. And I will see you, best sound friends and ladies, on my next ranking video, which I'll be doing for Sick Puppies on my next one, my 10th ranking. And I will see you, I'll see you in the next video, blah blah blah. And I'll end it here, so, seizure later.